Hi, my name is Jeffrey Schreck. I have a problem with CenturyLink. Um, and AT&T. I sent demand letters to CenturyLink before the deal went through with AT&T. They harassed me for 2 years, from 2023 to 2025. I sent them evidence of what they did to me. They harassed me. They discriminated against me. They knew about my disability because I was on the Affordable Connectivity Program at the time. Caused me pain and suffering, mental and emotional distress. I took pictures of every phone call, every text message, even the stuff that came in from their debt collectors. I have pictures of that. They told me back in April, when I called them to disconnect the internet, that they would send me a QR code. It took until July of the same year of 2023 for them to actually send me the QR code to send their equipment back. I sent them 3 demand letters because I feel being harassed for 2 consecutive years from them and their debt collector, that I should be compensated. I sent them the evidence. I sent them 3 demand letters, certified mail. No response from either of them. Oh, AT&T, I sent them a demand letter to their president, the president of AT&T, and I didn't get a response yet from him either. So they have my address, my phone number, my email, blah, 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 so forth and so forth. No response from either of them. I'm entitled to compensation because it went on for 2 years. I mean, I can understand if it stopped after before it even got to the 2 year mark. It didn't. It just kept on going and going and going. They kept on harassing me. Phone calls from them or their debt collectors. I would get emails from them. I would get phone calls, text messages, whatever, saying, they just caused me too much mental and emotional distress. My family witnessed what was happening to me because of what AT&T did to me. My sister at that time said she was going to get a lawyer to handle this, to take care of what CenturyLink was doing to me at the time. I kept on telling them. She says I said, something has to be done. They keep doing it. They keep calling me and calling me and calling me. She says, if they keep it up, just tell me and I'll do something about it. I told her, and she never got a lawyer for me to handle this. Never. Then I find out later on, no lawyer in Cheyenne, Wyoming will take a case against them. I've noticed where CenturyLink and AT&T have both had class action lawsuits against them. And the only way to get this resolved is either through a class action lawsuit, an arbitrator, or whatever they call that. I mean, I can't afford to do arbitration or whatever the heck that word is. With them having the evidence and them being told that I have witnesses, I sent them proof to CenturyLink. I told AT&T that I sent CenturyLink the evidence. I told them I have witnesses, but it looks like they're wanting me to go for a class action lawsuit. I mean, dude, if it goes into a class action lawsuit, and I know CenturyLink has to pay out billions to their lawyers if a class action lawsuit goes, if it turns into a class action lawsuit for them. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for AT&T. AT&T will probably have the same thing. So my thing is I'm gonna just, I don't know what to do. I mean, I want you guys out there to let me know what you think I should do. Should I file a class action lawsuit against both companies? All I was asking for was some compensation for what they did. They harassed me for 2 years. They discriminated against me for those 2 years. They caused me mental and emotional distress for 2 years. They caused me pain and suffering for 2 years. I had to put up with their phone calls for 2 consecutive years. And they believe that, oh, it's all right to do it to someone on that has a disability or whatnot. What if they do that to the same thing that they're doing to me, to you? It doesn't matter if it's a day, a week, a month, a year, 2 years, or whatever. I mean, I'm putting these videos out so that people know what happened to me. I want your comments. I want some feedback on what you think I should do. Some of your comments, put your comments, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, because I'm posting this everywhere so everyone knows what happened. And I just don't want what happened to me to happen to you down the road. Because the way I see it, we all have to look out for each other. I mean, we are human beings after all. I mean, we need to respect each other. And what CenturyLink and AT&T, what CenturyLink started, isn't respect. It's total disrespect. And when you don't answer a demand letter, even if there's only one demand letter, and you don't answer it, and they give you a time frame to answer it, it's still disrespect. Still disrespectful. They should have answered the first one, at least, and with 3 of them, and none of them being answered. The same thing with AT&T. I just wanted compensation for what happened to me, and they don't want to compensate me. So I figure I'll put up the videos as a lot of times you guys are going to see me putting up duplicate videos. I'm just trying to get my point across to everyone out there. And and share this with your friends, family. See how anyone can help me resolve this, or comment on how I can get it settled. What do you think's the best way to go? A class action lawsuit, the demand letters, social media. I just want compensation for what they did to me. And now the way I see it, since AT&T bought a portion of CenturyLink, they're now involved. So I want compensation from both of them, because when you buy a portion of a company, you become responsible too, even though you weren't originally involved. I mean, seriously. So just share this with your friends, family, people you can trust, and let me know how I can handle this, how I can get the compensation that I deserve. And I do deserve compensation. I just don't want this to happen to people down the road who have a disability or don't have a disability. It could happen to anyone. They could raise your bill or whatnot, or double charge you. They don't care. As far as how I see it right now, CenturyLink and AT&T are both corrupted companies. They're corrupted. They don't answer demand letters. They don't answer anything until the news media picks it up or something. And then they're all, oh. I think we better pay compensation. When it goes to a news station and the news picks it up, like say CBS, NBC, or CBS, whatever, any of those news stations, then they're all like, oh yeah, now that it's public knowledge and it's on the news, we'll pick it up. So yeah, I just hope this will reach the proper people, reach out to a lot of people, maybe even the news media like CBS, NBC, or ABC, and have them do a story or whatnot on this matter. Well, like I said, if the news media wants to get a hold of me for any reason, I'll leave my phone number in a post when with the upload of this. Thank you guys, and please send me all your comments. Give me some comments on what you think I should do on this matter. Thanks. Hi guys, my name is Jeffrey Scrack, and I'm making this video to let y'all know. CenturyLink and AT&T, I've sent CenturyLink 3 demand letters and 1 to AT&T's president. No response. They don't want to respond. I mean, they CenturyLink harassed me for 2 years. 2 years, caused me mental and emotional distress, pain and suffering, discriminated against me because I knew about my disability. I feel like I'm entitled to compensation. They don't want to call me. I sent them my phone number. I sent them my email address. I sent them my home address. Of course, it's on the envelope and all. And no response from either one of them. No response. That's because they feel like they didn't do anything wrong. They feel like what they did to me is what they think they're allowed to do it by law or whatever. I mean, no. But causing me that and doing it for 2 years? 2 years of phone calls, of harassment from them. I took pictures of all the phone calls that came from CenturyLink in that 2-year span. I took pictures of their debt collectors calling me for 2 years. The text messages that came, I took pictures of those. I sent them the evidence that you have to and all that for all the demand letters. I told them I had witnesses. They didn't care. I don't care. Whatever. I feel like I might have to file a class action lawsuit against both CenturyLink and AT&T. I try to get double compensation since AT&T took over that portion of CenturyLink, or bought that portion of CenturyLink, I should say, the fiber optic, whatever it is. Anyhow, that's what I had, and that's where my problem is. I believe if this happens to me today, it might happen to you down the road. It doesn't matter whether you have a disability or not. I mean, it's like they really don't care how they screw you over. Whether whether it's a day from now, a week, a month, a year, they're going to screw you over one way or another. They're going to do something. And what they're doing to me is literally against the law. Discrimination's against the law. It's a felony. Causing mental and emotional distress. Dude, all of it's pretty much criminal. And filing charges would be another way to go, but hell, I don't think I want to do that. I'd rather do the class action lawsuit. But there's no lawyer here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, that will take my case. So I would need to get one out of town or out of state that would be willing to take this case against CenturyLink and AT&T. Because they need to compensate me for what they did for those 2 consecutive years that CenturyLink did this to me. AT&T just closed the deal February of this year with CenturyLink, with buying their fiber optic or whatever the heck it is. They put out billions for it. So, to be honest with you, I think, I believe I can hold them both responsible now, because since they bought that portion of CenturyLink, it's now on them as well. So, you let me know in the comments of what you think I should do, how I should handle it. Should I do a class action lawsuit, or should I, just let me know what you think I should do in order to get compensation from these guys. Because who knows, somewhere down the road, they might even do the same thing to you, with or without a disability. Hi, my name is Jeffrey Schreck. I have a problem with CenturyLink and AT&T. I sent 3 demand letters to CenturyLink asking for compensation for 2 years of harassment, pain and suffering, mental and emotional distress, and discrimination because they knew I had a disability when I was with them, when I had their internet. I asked them to to disconnect the internet back in April of 2023. They didn't do it until later, but they still harassed me for 2 years with phone calls from them and their debt collectors. And I sent them evidence. I have witnesses. I got solid proof of what they did. And I sent it to them, and they didn't respond. And I feel that I'm entitled to compensation. What I was asking them for all of this was $5 million for compensation, because if it goes to court, if it would go to court and all this, all 5 of those combined is $5 million. So $5 million is what I want for compensation. So if anyone out there knows anyone that can help, friends, family, anyone who knows a way of helping me to get the compensation that I'm wanting, wanting, so I can get closure on this after I get my compensation. Let me know, because there's no lawyer here in Wyoming, Cheyenne, that will help. They won't even take a case against them, even though if they know how much I want for compensation. They're not willing to take it, because they're not willing to go up against AT&T or CenturyLink for that matter. So, yes, They caused this problem, and starting in 2023. They didn't send me the QR code to send their equipment back until July of the same year, and charged me late fees. It took them 3 months, I think, 3 months. They sent me the QR code so I could send their equipment back. And this is after we sold the house, after my mom passed. We had to sell the house because we couldn't afford the mortgage. If you know of anyone that can help me, or knows it, or they know it, or do you know anyone that knows a way that I can get compensated for this, just leave some comments from either your friends, family, whatever, that can help me with this. The thing is, the only other way I'd know of to deal with this is to file a class action lawsuit. But even with that, the lawyers won't take it when it's against CenturyLink or AT&T. So, leave comments, and I just would like to know if anyone out there can help me with this problem. Thank you.